I want to put a quick video down about why I chose this particular rod and reel to go from coast to coast and around the world with. Work kind of had me come from Virginia up to California up to the Washington State. So I knew I was going to be fishing when I got to both of those destinations. I just had to figure out which rod and reel of my arsenal was I going to take up space, have to move around, kind of hide during certain times of the day, and something that was going to make me a lot of money when I got to my destinations. And that was the Shimano Talavera Inshore, 7 foot. It's a medium action rod, medium fast, up to 15-pound test, 15 to 30-pound Power Pro. So I don't put a whole lot of merit in that when I'm picking a rod and reel. Usually when I'm in the store, I'll lay it up against the ground and just give it a little bend test and just see how much action the rod has overall. And that's kind of how I make my decision. So part of the decision weighed on, what am I going to be targeting in these places that I've never been? So I kind of went for the low side of the ladder, and I was like, you know what, let me target smaller fish, smaller presentation. So I wanted something more versatile. That's why I picked the medium action rod. The reel is a Nasky 3000 with a 15-pound slick spider wire. I bought that slick spider wire a while ago, so I forgot the specific name of it. And most of the time I'm fishing for either flounder or I'm pitching jigs. So I got my little 90-pound barrel swivel, my 2 hooks, and today I'm using a 1.5 ounce bank sinker. And this rod and reel has made me a lot of money. I've caught halibut, up to 24 inches in California, calico bass, largemouth bass. Here in the Pacific Northwest, I've been killing the rock sole and starry flounder. And of course your trash fish, your sculpin, pick your species, been killing them. And in Virginia, this was my go-to. This is the one I kept in the truck most of the time. I would lock it up because I didn't have a bed cover. But flounder, reds, trout. I wanted something where I could throw a smaller presentation. When I say smaller, I'm talking your 1 ounce, your little bitty 1 ounce metal jigs, your smaller mirror lures. And I wanted something I could kind of stay in touch with the bait a little bit better. And this particular rod and reel combo with that spider wire, and I'm not a spider wire fan by any means, but that slick spider wire, it's something different, and it's some good line, and I really it really pairs well with the way this spool oscillates and the way it lays down on the spool. I've had close to 0 wind knots. Any wind knot has been imparted by my misuse of the combo I was throwing. Something weightless, or something just way too light. I think I threw a weightless sabiki rig. I just slapped it on top of the water, came back, next cast I got a wind knot. But that's my fault because the line didn't lay down properly. Right here, I kind of damaged it in California on my bike. I kind of put a gouge in the cork. As you can see, I've been fishing this thing a ton. The cork is getting worn out. So go Navy, got some jets. As you can see, I've been putting some miles in this thing. When I was in California, every single day I got off work. So I'm living at my job. My family's not here. I don't have a house. So as soon as I get off, what am I doing? I'm going fishing. So calicos, I'm pitching structure. If I get bored with those, I'll put on a heavier tsunami glass minnow, go for the halibut. So this rod and reel here, it's made me a lot of money. It made me realize that, hey, sometimes you don't need to go over the top excessive with your action in your rod and reel. So if you're thinking about a rod and reel where you can take anywhere in the world, I do believe a 7-foot rod, a 3000 series reel will be the way to go. And the reason I didn't go 2500, bit too small, 4000, bit too big, that 3000 right in the middle. And I do believe Shimano is the king of spinning reels. You got a small gearbox, the spool and everything. It's a balanced reel. Daiwa, I'm a big Daiwa fan for casting reels, but not so much for spinning. That Monaco design, it's too big and the spool's too small. I just don't like the way it looks. But if you're looking for a setup that's going to keep you catching fish, keep your angler fatigue at a minimum, give Shimano a shot. Get you a nice light 7-foot rod and 3000 series reel and get out there and catch them. And coming soon, we're going to have videos of fish I've been catching in the Pacific Northwest. I just landed like a 22-inch starry flounder. I'm about to get back out there and catch another one. Appreciate the time.